Hey people, Duncan here, walking in snowy liberal Oregon, talking about these Trump haters. So first, before we do though, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment in the box below, and hit the bell for notifications. So every day I come around here and I hear it all. People just hate Trump for being Trump. They say he's racist, they say all these things, and they just can't back it up. Yesterday, I got in an argument with a person who was trying to explain to me that because California was once part of Mexico, these illegals deserve the right to be here. And so I explained to him, do you remember the Alamo? Because anybody who has ever took a history class knows that California is in fact part of America, and therefore people should not be allowed just to come in and out as they please. Now, there is a legal process. Now somehow, because you say this, people call you racist. It's not racist to tell people who are here illegally to go home. It's not racist to say America's the best country in the world and Americans should come first. That's not racism. Maybe nationalism, but there's nothing wrong with that either, because you should be proud of who you are and where you're from. So you get into this idea that because he's telling people to go home, this guy tells me that he's only deporting people who aren't white. So I tell him, I said, okay, so show me all the lines of black people getting deported. Show me the lines of Chinese or Japanese being deported. He didn't want to comment. So then I start talking about how there's a huge financial tax because of this, and he didn't want to talk taxes. Instead, he tried to mention how Trump evaded taxes. And so I brought up how Clinton has pretty much rewrote the tax rules, and he didn't want to talk about that. So then once again he went back to the race card, stating that because he enacted the Muslim ban, or the travel ban, that he's a racist. Well, the funny thing is, he actually took one of the countries off of Obama's list of travel ban. So in all actuality, he'd be much less racist than Obama in that regard. So then I proceed to tell him, hey, listen, here's how it is. If you want to pay extra taxes for people who are not legally allowed to work here, be here, or live here, if you want to fund education, health insurance to people who are here illegally over your own citizens, then hey, maybe Trump's not the way you want to go. If you want to remain unemployed, if you don't want to see the economy soar or the stock market hit record highs, then maybe Trump's not the one you want. Because the truth is, President Trump has given us the best economy we've had probably in my lifetime. More people are working now because of him, almost 2.5 million more. There's jobs being created. He's protecting our rights, such as our gun rights, other rights. He's protecting our faith, our foundation. He's not allowing illegals to come in here and pretty much consume our rights and our money. And he's standing up to spending money in places we don't need to spend money, like the UN, or the Paris Accord, or NAFTA. All of these are job killers. All of these jeopardize America's security. All of them jeopardize our economy, and none of them have America's interests at heart. So, if you believe that America should be weak, unemployed, in poverty, living off of welfare, if you believe our military should be in crumbles and we should submit to this new world order, paid for by the deep state Illuminatists, then I suppose you would want to go vote for Hillary, because President Trump has stood up against all of that. So unless you are, of course, against America and you believe in these anti-American socialist liberal party, then I don't see how anybody could argue against one of the best first years a president of ours has ever had. I don't see how anybody can argue that. And they can't. All they can do is point fingers. All they can do is call names. But without any proof, without any evidence. They can character assassinate him without a bit of evidence. Hollywood assassinates him, even though they all wanted to be like him. The entertainment industry used to rap about him, used to rap about Trumping. Now they all bash him. So you see what's going on? All these Illuminati deep state sellouts are the ones that's character assassinating President Trump. If you take all of that out of the equation, what he's doing is securing our borders. What he's doing is bringing jobs back to our country. What he's doing is making Americans matter more in this country. And that's a simple fact. It's not racism, it's nationalism. Because America has become weak, and for far too long we have taken care of other nations' problems before our own. And finally, we have a president that's not going to allow that to continue. So God bless Trump, God bless America, and God bless you. Peace. Duncan out.